Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. If my voice sounds a little bit different, it's because for the last week, I have been having some throat chakra sensations and symptoms off and on. So I'm very curious if any of you have been feeling this as well or something similar. Very often when one of us is experiencing something, many others in the collective are as well. Because of course we are all energetically connected, and we do tend to experience these waves of energy in collective ways as well, which is part of why I love building this community here on YouTube, because it's a beautiful way for us to connect and feel less alone on our journey. Now, I just saw this movement out of my peripheral vision, and I looked out the window and I'm seeing this bird that is in the process of building some type of nest, or has some type of nest up in one of the top corners of the roof on my apartment building. And immediately I heard "coming home." It's almost as though someone I'm tapping into here wants to build a nest with you in like a metaphorical sense, or wants to come home. I'm also hearing something about always coming home, always coming back to you eventually, even if I fly somewhere else. I am no bird expert, so you can let me know in the comments, but I remember hearing about how carrier pigeons would deliver letters and things of that nature because they would always come back home. They would always come back to where they were supposed to be, essentially. And the reason I'm using that terminology is because it feels like someone has the sense that where they're supposed to be is with you. This feels like the person I'm channeling here has a very masculine energy. And here we have the Ten of Swords reversed, almost like that Ten of Swords defeat energy is pushing someone into the reverse, pushing someone to pull themselves out of something, to change. And I feel like there is a masculine here who may have let pride get in the way, and because of this pride, refused to make small changes along the way until problems became bigger and bigger. And ultimately, those problems began to add up because of his refusal to make changes, because of his stubbornness, and ultimately pushed him to this feeling of total and utter defeatedness. I hear someone saying, I played myself, or I was playing myself when I let pride get in the way. But now this person is being pushed into the opposite energy. It's like through the depths of that hardship and that regret, this person is actually being, in their words, pushed to pull themselves together in some type of way. Now, this may involve traveling or moving, or this person might be, I see them looking potentially at jobs in a different location, thinking about traveling or moving. I'm hearing wanting to feel really alive, feeling as though their life has kind of been running on an autopilot for a while. And because they were letting themselves live in that loop and refusing to make the positive adjustments along the way, I keep hearing like this person's biggest fears came true regarding something related to your connection, which for many of you, I feel this was or is a romantic connection of some sort. It might feel at times in 3D to be over from one or both sides, and yet I'm hearing The spark is always there, even if it's faint. It never goes away. I feel that there may be a distance between the two of you physically. This person could live in a different country or be from a different culture or background or nationality. It feels like, in some sense, the two of you are from two different worlds. But this is actually part of your soul contract. You incarnated simultaneously with a very powerful energetic bond beneath the surface, and yet so much on the surface that would be so different, so that the two of you could bridge divides in collective consciousness. As I'm sharing this, I have to say, although it hasn't come up specifically yet in the cards, and I will let you know if it does, this very much feels like it has a twin flame energetic charge to it. So this person could be a twin flame. With the Four of Wands reversed, it feels like someone's family here or people around them are unhappy with this connection or against this connection, or it might feel like there are circumstances against this connection. There's some sense of almost like, this is so poetic, but it's like I'm hearing the world was against us, but we were just alone, the two of us, stargazing, looking up at the stars as though no one and nothing else existed. I know that is so incredibly specific. I don't know who that is for, who that will resonate with. By the way, I do channel many different people and situations and connections throughout these readings, so always only take from the readings what connects with your own intuition. But if you would like me to channel more specifically for you, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video, as this does allow me to pick up more strongly on your energy. And of course, time doesn't exist on an energetic level, so whenever you are or wherever you are listening to this reading, I am able to pick up on your energy, and we are all co-creators here of all of these videos. With Page of Pentacles reversed, it feels like this person may have always felt like a page and saw you as a queen, divine feminine. This masculine secretly always felt like a page in your presence, always felt as though you were above him or better than him. I'm hearing something about being more wise than him, spiritually speaking, or perhaps even educationally. You might be more educated in the 3D world or more book smart than this masculine. And it feels like he might be more of the type of intelligence that comes from, I'm hearing, working with his hands. This person might work with construction or do something with his hands, or just be very smart when it comes to tactile things. But it does feel like this person might be in the wrong vocation. Wrong, of course, being the judgment word of their human self. They might feel like they're in the wrong place with their career, perhaps because I'm hearing they are becoming what they never wanted to become when it comes to work or career. They might feel as though they're almost like selling their soul, their true self, their authentic self, or their true gifts in order to succeed at this particular job financially or materially. That won't be for everyone. I'm getting the country of Greece for someone as well. With the Magician and the Mirror reversed, I'm just feeling like this person has felt very out of their element lately. I'm hearing like a fish out of water. This could be because of their job, because of their social circle. And they may feel as though the people or circumstances around them simply do not align with them anymore. But you, Divine Feminine, they do feel a strong resonance with. They feel like you are really the only one who actually understands them. I keep hearing the name Timothy for someone, so that could be someone's name. And the Magician card says, I have all the resources I need, inner and outer. And I feel that this is a piece of wisdom that you, Divine Feminine, have really begun to integrate within yourself. you've done a lot of work within yourself, and you are learning that your true power is your energy, is your ability to mold and shift and align energy from the inside out. And you're going to and are beginning to see the powerful effects and results from that energy work. Someone I'm tuning into here may literally be an energy worker. You might do Reiki or something related to that. You might be a yoga teacher as well, or someone who does tarot or something along those lines. But if what you do isn't inherently working with energy, I'm hearing something about the medical field as well. So someone could be in the medical field or the field of holistic health. And in that way, you are using your energy to assist others, to shift others physically. But regardless of what your career or your profession or your current work looks like, Divine Feminine, it seems like this is really aligned with somehow using your energy to assist others in some type of way. And the masculine here really sees this about you and admires this about you. I'm seeing the number 1111. So this could be someone's number that they seem to see around this connection. There could be something about the month of November coming out here. I'm getting a name with the letter J in it, possibly. Also someone who could be 29 or in their late 20s. So here we have the 5 of Swords upright. Yeah, the masculine here is feeling defeated, but ultimately he feels as though he defeated himself, like he sabotaged himself. This person may have actually done something to put distance between the two of you, emotionally or physically. They may have pushed you away. They may have even literally walked away from you. But I'm hearing that this is so strange. If this person did this, they walked away expecting you to chase them or expecting to get even more validation from you. It's like when this person pushed you away, they expected you to pull them in harder. And this person is someone who doesn't really know how to communicate what they need. Their love language might be physical touch because there's just something about them wanting to be held by you, wanting you to like pull them in literally, physically. But the thing is, this person would push you away or walk away from you, hoping that you would chase them or you would pull them in harder and therefore fill that void within them that didn't feel good enough for you, that felt like that Page of Pentacles compared to your Queen energy. This person might literally be feeling insecure about their actual pentacles, their financial situation at this time, compared to yours, or just generally they feel they could be doing better financially or materially, and they're feeling a little vulnerable in that way or insecure in some way. The number 444 may connect with you. There also could be something about the month of April, or there could be somehow 4 energies involved here some way, including you, Divine Feminine. There could be you and then 3 other masculines you're connected to either platonically or romantically that are somehow involved here. And I feel that if this is the case, one of these 3 masculines you're connected to is represented by this Emperor, or this is who they are transforming into. Someone who is very wise. They might be older than you in age, or they might just have a very old soul. This is someone who desires to either be a stable father for your children if you have children, or for their own children, or perhaps in the future if they don't have children yet. This is something they desire. There's just something about fatherhood coming out here. But this also feels like someone who is incredibly focused. I'm hearing ready to start a family or have a family, or to get married if starting a family with kids isn't relevant to you. It just feels like someone who's ready for structure, ready for stability when it comes to romantic relationships in the physical world. And because of their readiness and certainty about wanting this stability, they naturally have this kind of aura of stability and groundedness around them that seems to have the positive effect of causing you to feel very secure, very safe, very grounded as well. I know I just bumped the microphone there, so sorry about that, but the star card just came flying out of the deck. However, it came out in the reverse position. So what I'm getting from this Emperor, whoever this is, again, this could be the masculine that's been coming through in a transformed version, but this also could be someone that you've already connected with who is separate from this masculine. And it feels like the star card almost has your energy on it right now. Like you typically represent divine feminine, the star in the upright position. The numbers 1 and 7 may connect with you significantly, but it feels like you are a source of hope, of inspiration. I'm hearing a muse for people around you. So you might, whether you realize it or not, be a creative muse for other masculines that you've connected with in the past or at the present. But it feels like generally you are this healer. You are this source of inspiration and healing and creativity for other people. But at this moment in time, your energy has gotten a little disjointed with the star card reversed, and you might be feeling yourself in a bit of a lower vibrational space than you're accustomed to being in. You may be feeling a little creatively stagnant or stuck, or found yourself just in some type of a negative headspace that you're not really accustomed to being in. Yeah, because we also have the Queen of Wands reversed. So once again, generally you're someone who's very confident when it comes to either your business, your work, or your material world, or you've been building a lot of that confidence. But it does feel again that your energy has become a bit reversed in this way as well recently, where you might be somewhat fearful or doubting yourself, feeling some type of anxiety when it comes to waving your magic wand, so to speak, exercising your power. And I do feel that if this is connecting with you, you might also resonate with the most recent reading that I posted 8 hours ago. So I do recommend checking out that reading as well, because I did dive into how some of the energy had been a bit heavy for you, Divine Feminine, the last few days or weeks, but how this energy is lightening up. So there is a light at the end of this tunnel. This disjointed energy you may have been in really doesn't feel permanent. And in fact, what I'm really picking up is this may be a temporary state of disjointed energy that you're actually empathically absorbing from people around you. So I'm seeing sage. You might be guided to sage your space to clear your space physically, as this can play into helping you have a more clear energetic space as well. But I am going to go ahead and close this reading with one final card from the Rumi Oracle card deck. So I hope something from the reading did connect with you today. And if so, I would love for you to leave me a comment under the video and let me know. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post more energy updates and inspiration. So the final card to come out here is Hand of Fatima, and I'm just going to close the reading by sharing a little bit from the guidebook here. I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness. I move to your command. I am a surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms, Rumi. And the guidebook also says, this oracle brings you guidance. That what is being born in your life right now in your own consciousness as a seed, perhaps of a new way of being, a new idea, belief system, philosophy, or a sense of self, is going to come to maturity under the loving protection of the Divine Mother. You are also being asked to heed your intuition and instincts. Have some discernment about who you involve yourself with and how you choose to use your time and energy. Your body is sacred and worthy of your attention. The spirit can be powerful. Sometimes it can be hesitant too, enough to really engage with the body and come to life. Giving your body rest and healing is most beneficial at this time. These are symptoms you are experiencing. Anything from fuzzy-headedness to tiredness and aches and pains, as well as shifts in body temperature that seem unbalanced, and these are directly related, if not solely, to the interaction of your spiritual essence with your sacred animal body. There is nothing you have done that has made you unworthy of divine intervention, grace, and love. Not one thing ever. Ask, trust, and receive. So that feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. If you are new and connecting with the frequency, the energy of this reading and this channel, I do invite you to subscribe, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today, wishing you a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.